Nash Bridges is living large. The address is CBS.
Yes, Mother, I'm home. Of course I'm home. Where else would I be? Another exciting, adventurous evening alone. No, he's not. No, Holden's not home. I don't know where he is, actually. I know. But I invited Abigail to stay here with us. Look, we're just hitting a few turbulence right now. It's not going to stop me. No matter how rough the road gets, I will never stop caring for my husband.
Lily?
Oh, here, hold on, I gotta go. What is it?
It's happened. It's finally happened.
What are you talking about?
This.
How did they find out?
Abigail can't escape it. Every time she goes to the checkout line, at the grocery store, turns on the TV, this picture is gonna slap her in the face.
Hold on to this copy. By noon tomorrow, the newsstands will be sold out.
How did this happen?
I don't know what to tell you. Even in a coma, Molly is the talk of the town. Stardom. You gotta love it. You gotta have it.
How could this be happening?
Well, you wanted a job? You got the job. You wanted a contract? They gave you a nice, juicy one. Fairy tales can come true when you have the right friends.
Tell me you did not do this.
You know what? If you don't want to sit next to me, I completely understand.
What are you talking about?
I'm Oakdale's newest jerk magnet and insult attractor.
Yeah, and your newest best friend is the daughter of the toughest lieutenant in Oakdale PD. So come on, let's sit down. Come on. Come on.
You know, maybe we should just go.
Nothing's happened.
Yes, but it will. You know, people watching you and you getting ridiculed, it's old real fast.
This is Al's. Everybody's way too busy shoveling grease to even notice us. Besides, you're probably imagining things.
I wish. But everybody knows, you can tell. Everybody knows that I'm the girl whose mother slept with her boyfriend.
Rumors come and go very quickly. And it is just a rumor. It's not like there's any proof. Erica, what's the matter?
Look, I'll tell you one more time, because you seem like a nice enough lady, and I'm trying to remain calm, but
This is a painkiller prescribed by your doctor.
Then give him back to the doctor, then. Okay, I like pain. It reminds me that I'm alive, and besides, I need my head clear for business.
In about an hour, that pain is going to be indescribable.
Look, take your pills and push them on somebody who's sick.
Ooh, being your usual charming self, I see. He won't take his evening meds.
Listen, I need my head clear for business.
Well, look, Lena, I think that we'll have to strap him down and force him to take the pills.
As appealing as that sounds, under present circumstances, I'm gonna have to turn you down. Okay, I've got places I need to be and people I need to see.
Oh, well, you'll be seeing them lying flat on your back in this hospital bed, so get good and comfy, pal, because you're not going anywhere.
I'll get a second opinion. Thanks.
I concur. Mr. Jenkins, stay put. You're in no condition to care for yourself.
Promise me something.
Anything. Everything. Whatever you want. You got it.
You. I want you.
You got me. You know that.
You know, sometimes when I get scared, you know, I forget. And you, Ben, you were so right about everything today. About that social worker, about her understanding when everything was spinning totally out of control, and why I had this incredibly sexy man on my couch.
Yeah, things could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, but could have been better. I could have been better. Now I want to show you just how good I can be.
Wait, Denise. Denise, what are you trying to do to me?
Look,
Huh?
just sit back and relax, and I'll show you. You do want me, don't you?
In every sense of the word. Now, there isn't a word for how much I want you.
So what are you waiting for? love me, Ben?
I love you. I adore you. I can't get enough of you. Oh, wait. What about Hope?
Hope, she's asleep. And she's gonna be asleep for hours, so the only woman in the world you have to think about tonight is me.
Denise, don't. Oh, Denise.
You just said you wanted me.
More than I've ever wanted anybody.
Okay.
But I can't.
Come on, sure you can.
No, I can't. It's not right.
Atwt reinvents the decongestant spray. Ordinary sprays need preservatives. Only Atwt prevents contamination with its micro-pure pump. No preservatives touch your delicate nasal passages. For fast, long-lasting relief, new Atwt. Precisely what you need, nothing more.
Toothpaste? Forget about it.
After all, your whole mouth needs protecting.
Not just your teeth.
But your gums and breath, too.
Triple Protection Aquafresh Extra Fresh does it all. It's 3 toothpastes in 1.
Now we brush with Aquafresh.
It's the whole mouth paste.
Now hear this. The FDA agrees eating whole grain foods like post-shredded wheat as part of a low-fat diet may help you reduce your risk of heart disease and certain cancers. Post-shredded wheat. Good for breakfast. Even better for your health.
An overactive bladder can be an accident waiting to happen. Presenting once-a-day Ditropan XL. Ditropan XL is the only once-a-day prescription medication for overactive bladder. Overactive bladder is not a normal part of aging, and now it can be treated for up to 24 hours with once-a-day Ditropan XL. For more information, call toll-free 1-888-395-1232. Do not take Ditropan XL if you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effects include dry mouth, constipation, drowsiness, blurred vision, dizziness, diarrhea, and nausea. Ask your doctor about once-a-day Ditropan XL. And think of all the things you could do if you had effective treatment for overactive bladder.
My doctor prescribed Ditropan XL. It's the only once-a-day medication for overactive bladder.
Baby, just give in, please.
We discussed this already.
Come on, I won't tell if you won't. Look, I know you wanted to wait till we get married, but come on, look, after all we've been through with Andy and Hope, I mean, aren't we already husband and wife in our hearts?
Yeah, but we've waited this long.
But too long. So what are we waiting for? I mean, we're two consenting adults. We're engaged to be married.
Look, hey. Think of it this way. Right? I can give you money, cars, vacations, jewels, anything, anytime I want. But we get one chance, just one, to give ourselves to each other for the first time. And I want it to be special, on the most special day of our lives, the day that we get married.
Nobody has to know.
We'll know.
Know what? What?
That I went against what I feel is right. That I abandoned my beliefs just to feel good for a little bit. You know?
Please.
Denise,
Ben.
I thought you understood.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that every time I turn around, somebody's always throwing my past in my face.
What are you talking about?
It's because of me, Ben, isn't it? It's because of what I used to do and who I used to be. And now you've had some time to think about what you've gotten yourself into. You've been listening to your friends, the paper.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding. I'm just not good enough for you. I'm not even good enough for my own baby,
Hey,
right?
wait a minute. Denise.
Yeah, but don't touch.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you punishing me?
Waiting until we're married is not a punishment.
Yeah, but it feels like a punishment right now.
You know, we need to sit down and talk about this.
I don't want to talk about this anymore, Ben. I just want to have a few minutes where I don't have to explain myself or apologize. I just want to feel like a woman with you.
When we're married.
You're right. Everybody seems to know what's good for Denise. Okay, all right, you're right, Ben. You were always right. I'll just continue along with the program.
Now, Denise, you know that I love you. The only thing that matters to me is who you are and who you want to be. And who I want to be is a man who is faithful to all of his promises, including the ones that I make to you and to myself and to my God.
Okay, fine. My mistake. Whatever you want.
You want a hand with dinner?
No. I've lost my appetite for everything. Maybe you should go.
I don't know what's more disgusting. The pig who took the picture, the people in it, or the money-grubbing scum who published it.
You know, we could raid our college fund, grab all the copies of the paper we can find and start a bonfire.
What's the use? Probably everyone's seen it by now.
Not everybody. The smart, decent people with lives of their own who don't pay any attention to this trash. Abigail, you can't let this get you down.
But it already has. My birth mother and the boy that I used to love groping each other in full color. You know, the image in my head was bad enough, and now I have to deal with this.
Well, I wish there was something I could do.
I feel so twisted up inside. I hate Chris and Molly for what they did. I despise them. And I've never felt this way about anyone before. And these were two of the people I love most in the world.
That's the daughter, right over there. Brunette?
They're the talk of the town.
How could you have this picture published?
Networking pays off, Peretti. But, this isn't a pitch for your share of the fee, is it?
What, you got money for this?
My motives weren't venal. I did it for you.
There was no need to bring Abigail and Chris into this.
The station has been flooded with phone calls about poor Molly Conlon. Petitions are being faxed in, asking us to reinstate her as anchorwoman.
I have a contract.
Promises were made to be broken.
Look, even though what Molly did makes me sick to my stomach, I still hope she pulls through.
That's my girl. You keep up the good face for the public, all right? You like your job. Don't be ashamed. It's just business.
Abigail must feel terrible.
Oh, don't worry about Abigail. Don't worry about anything. Your job is to keep your hands clean, look the other way, and smile that smile that has all of Oakdale starting to love and trust you.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Katie, this is really getting to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I bet Holden feels as bad as you do. Big, strong shoulder to lean on. You'll feel better before you know it.
Not only does she have to deal with her mother in a coma and all this misplaced guilt, now she has Chris and Molly breaking her heart on the front page of the national scandal sheet.
16 years old, new school, new town.
What do I do?
There's nothing you can do. It's out. The truth is out now.
I just wish I knew how all this happened.
Well, who had access to the photo?
I don't know who took the photo. I don't know who made the video that was freeze-framed at the station.
Well, who would risk the kind of publicity that a story like this would generate?
Obviously, somebody who's not personally involved. Maybe it's all about money to them. I swore to myself that I would find out who was responsible for this, that I would protect Abigail, and I let her down again.
This is not your fault. fault. You've done everything that you could.
Yeah, well, it wasn't enough. When she sees this photo, it's gonna be a long time before she trusts any one of us again.
If you attempt to leave here without outside care for you arranged, you won't live long enough to regret it.
Well, that sounds like a threat. Wonder how the AMA would feel about that.
Well, Isaac, the point is that you are too weak to take care of yourself. Now, what happens if you get out there and you relapse, or you pull your stitches?
If they were put in right, they'll be fine.
If you leave before you're healed, your health will be compromised.
And if you try to stop me from leaving, I'll compromise the happiness and job satisfaction of everyone in this hospital.
Mr. Jenkins, I will sign your release.
See, now how easy was that?
If you provide a proper place of convalescence. You need daily care, medical attention. You have a family?
No.
Yes, he...
Friends? A roommate?
A roommate.
Mr. Jenkins takes the Zen approach to life. He likes to travel light.
I have a hotel room.
Well, that's not conducive to convalescence.
But a heck of a lot cheaper than this hospital bed.
Well, you're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Listen, I take care of myself. I don't need anybody babysitting me.
I'm afraid you do if you want me to sign those release forms. Choice is yours.
Hope? Sweetie? Oh, hey! What in the world, my little one? What are you doing over here? What are you doing here? Now, when did you learn to do the Great Escape routine, huh? You are so smart and so good. Yes, I know. I think maybe you could teach Mama a thing or two, huh? What do you say about that? I think my little girl wants to be a night owl tonight, do you? All right. We'll just get our little Valentine bear, and then we will be all set. Baby, did you... Baby, what have I done? Baby, what have I done?
Now freshness can follow you everywhere. New All-Days breathable odor-absorbing panty liners help keep moisture away and allow your skin to breathe. So you will feel fresher than with any other panty liner.
Out here, I'm in command. So am I supposed to say, slow down, guys, I'm constipated? I don't think so. You try to eat right. Sometimes you can't. Harsh chemical laxatives, they can kick in whenever and wherever. Not an option. So I rely on doctor-recommended Metamucil. It's got 100% natural fiber. Works with my body, gently, which is important to a sensitive guy like myself.
Metamucil, the doctor's natural choice for regularity.
You gotta know the difference between wet and dry. If you're dry, you'll be more comfortable. Look, here's how it works. If the training pants get wet, the stars go away. Go get them wet. Why? Because that means you're not dry.
Introducing a new way to help kids learn to potty train. New pull-ups training pants with magic stars that fade when they get wet. So be consistent and stick with pull-ups.
Cool. Still got your stars.
Give your big kid a reason to stay dry.
I'm a big kid now. Could you pay attention to me, please? Yay, it's Saturday!
Don't worry, they'll be back.
Warm, ooey gooey Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. Start your weekend on a roll.
Now there's a makeup that's beautiful and beneficial. Neutrogena Healthy Skin Makeup actually improves the look and condition of your skin every time you wear it. Clinically proven to firm, smooth, soften with flawless coverage. Beautiful and beneficial. Neutrogena.
Grammys 2000 is coming to CBS Live. Santana, Ricky Martin, Elton John, and more. The Grammys 2000, CBS Wednesday. Don't miss it.
Okay, sweetie, come on. All right, you just stand right here and let Mommy see inside your mouth. Let Mommy see. Wait up, let Mommy see inside your mouth. Okay. How many were there?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Please be home, Ben. Please, please. Please be home. It's all right, sweetie. You just stand right there, okay?
Hello, you've reached Dr. Benjamin
Ben,
Harris.
come on. Please pick up. It's me.
Thank you.
No. Ben, if you're home, would you please pick up the phone? Look, honey, I need to talk to you. It's important, sweetie. Ben, please. Will you just call me as soon as you get this. Hello, yeah, I need poison control. Yeah, my little girl got a hold of some pills, but I don't know how many she took. She's 17 months. It was cold medicine, but the bottle was empty and the pills were all over the floor next to her. Just tell me what I need to do. Yeah, to the emergency right away. Okay, all right, bye. All right, sweetie, we gotta go to the hospital, okay? And don't you worry, Mama's not gonna let anything happen to you. Mama's gonna take very good care of you.
You did everything that you could to keep this affair secret from Abigail and the world.
No, I dropped the ball. When she needed me most, I wasn't there when things got out of hand. I'm the one who dropped the ball here. Katie, hi.
Logan. Lily, hi. Listen, I'm sorry to bother you at home, but I just had to warn you.
Yeah, I know, the National Intruder. Got my copy this morning.
Could things get any worse?
I certainly hope not.
Listen, if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, actually, we were just talking about that. There's really nothing in
No, actually, there is something that you might be able to do. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Of course she does. Come on in.
You know, sometimes I just think that some people enjoy watching other people suffer.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen when Abigail sees this trash around town. You know, Katie, you're only a little bit older than Abigail, but you might be old enough to have some perspective on the situation. Maybe you could talk to her.
Oh, I don't know what I would say.
Well, just be there for her. Someone that she can trust, you know, an objective third party. Would you do that for me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
Good. Good. I knew I could count on you.
I am never showing my face at that school again. If you're going to let a bunch of overprivileged, overeducated snobs get underneath your
First
skin...
semester at a new school, and I thought they'd never remember my name. Now I know that they're never gonna forget it.
Everybody's got their skeletons.
Yeah, but mine are alive and kicking. At least she's alive.
Excuse me, you're Molly Conlon's kid, right? Settle the bed for us. I say you do a mother-daughter act. My money's on it being a tag team kind of thing. So, like, how booked are you? You have any room for the both of us?
Wait.
Maybe your pretty little friend can take care of us.
My pleasure. Jerks. Abigail! Abigail!
You know my friend Mr. Moretti. He worries about the arthritis pain in my hands. So he came with me to the doctor. Now I am on a wonderful treatment.
Tylenol Arthritis Extended Relief. It works as well as the leading arthritis prescription, but is much gentler to your stomach.
Mr. Moretti says I have beautiful hands.
Tylenol Arthritis. Take comfort in our strength.
This winter, try something new. Stay healthy. Introducing new Hall's Defense. Each lozenge has 100% of the vitamin C you need every day. Get new Hall's Defense and get going.
Dry skin is a nasty little problem, but extra dry skin, now that's a big problem. Fortunately, there's advanced therapy from Lubriderm with special nutrients and vitamins. Advanced therapy. Later, Gator.
Treat yourself to an alternate state of mind. Taster's Choice Vanilla Roast. The perfect combination of smooth coffee and your favorite flavor. Taster's Choice. The taste of choice.
Victoria's Secret. Body by Victoria. A devastating collection of lingerie. That's as seamless as it is sexy. Wear Body by Victoria, and all you'll see is curves. Body by Victoria. Seamless, and only at Victoria's Secret.
See the high-tech tools that make aging easier. Eye on America, tonight.
CBS Sunday. Charlie had the mind of a child.
I just want to be a genius.
Until a medical miracle made his dream come true.
You've come a long way, haven't you, Charlie Gordon?
I never had a friend like you, Alice.
And let him discover the joy of love.
I love you more than anyone I've ever known.
Even if it might not last.
You're forgetting things?
It's like a motor in my head that's starting to run down.
Matthew Modine and Kelly Williams.
I love the man that lives in both those people.
Flowers for Algernon. CBS Sunday.
Well, you know, I have heard of a great rehab center in Bay City. They may have a bed.
Well, they can keep it. But you should check Aruba or Cozumel.
Could you be serious for a minute, please?
Oh, I am. Or Puerto Rico. You know, you could pack one of your little bags, and I'll try not to throw anything at you can't handle.
I'm trying to help you, Isaac.
Listen, I've taken care of myself since I could walk. I'll be cool.
Or paralyzed. Or dead. Now, are you that much of a gambler that you would gamble with your life just to prove what kind of a tough guy you are?
I don't need to prove that I'm tough to anybody. All I need to do is that which needs to get done. Now, if you don't understand that, I can't explain it. But if you don't like it, then try to ignore it. But the fact is, it's not going to change. Understand?
Not in the least.
I have to see for myself. You look pathetic, man.
I can still take care of business.
Flat on your back. You could use an operator. That's where I come in.
You?
Yeah, I can get out there for you. Collect. Until you're back in the saddle.
That's a funny thing, Roland. Yours is the only account outstanding.
10G. Yeah. Got it right here. And to show you what a priceless employee I can be, I'll start with myself. Account current. See you around, Jenkins.
Hey, Ben, you're just the man I needed to see. Your brother needs help.
Tell me something I don't know.
No, he needs help from you. And I thought, listen, he's about to get released, and he needs a place to stay.
Wait, don't even go there. I'm out of the Linda helping hand game. See, you try and help people, it gets all twisted around, they end up resenting you.
Hey, wait a minute. Honey, what's wrong with
Look,
you?
haven't you heard that saying, nice guys finish last?
Okay, well, there's only two people I know besides Isaac that could get you this upset. John Dixon or Denise.
What the?
Isaac,
What is this? This is none of your business.
What do you want me to say to Abigail?
I didn't go to school today, and I'm not going to school tomorrow, so you might as well ground me, because I'm never going back there again.
Just slow down.
I know all the kids at Oakdale Latin are getting a big laugh at my expense. Actually, all the kids in town, for that matter. Boys are leering at me, making obscene suggestions, and girls are making a big to-do out of ignoring me. Did you see the National Intruder today?
I'm so sorry about this. I'd have given anything if I could have stopped
Who
it
would
from
do
happening.
such a hateful and disgusting
I don't
thing?
know. I don't know.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows that you're just caught in the middle of all this. Anyone who really knows you knows that you're a wonderful person.
Yeah, well, you know what? Tell that to the rest of the town of Oakdale. Because to them, I'm a joke. I'm a big, dirty joke. You know what? You don't get it. So...
Maybe he doesn't. But I know exactly how you feel.
Help me, please. Do something.
Right with you.
It's my baby. Please, you gotta help her.
Well, what's the emergency?
She swallowed some pills. I called poison control, and they told me to bring her down here.
Oh, Denise, I can take you right over here.
Please.
Come on. Hi, cutie. What's up with you? Okay. So what do we have here?
Please let her be okay.
You say she swallowed something?
Yeah. But I'm not sure. She climbed out of her crib, and when I found her on the floor, she was next to this bottle of pills here.
Oh, okay. Did you check her mouth?
There was nothing in it. But I don't know how long she was out of the crib.
All right. Any vomiting, seizures, bloody nose? Okay, then. All right. We're going to see what you've gotten into. All right? Okay, Hope.
Dr. Dixon, have you seen Dr. Harris?
No, I haven't. What?
I didn't know what to do. I mean, I called poison control, and they told me to get down here as fast as I could.
You did the right thing.
So how is she?
Well, she's alert. Her eyes are bright. She's responsive.
Well, what about giving her some Ipecac or pumping her stomach or something like that?
Invasive to her little system, unless it's absolutely necessary. But we're going to keep her here under observation for the next few hours, just to make sure.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how this could have happened, sweetie.
Oh, Denise, you know, it happens.
Look at me. I was so calm on my way down here. I mean, I wasn't crying or shaking or anything. Now look at me.
Oh, well, try not to worry. You got her here in plenty of time. She looks great, and with any luck at all.
Yeah, but with my luck,
What have you done to this child now?
The exciting thing about this ride isn't the 90-foot drop. It's the woman in the front seat. She's got asthma, but she's got help. Help control your asthma with Singulair. It's a single tablet daily that's not a steroid. It's also available for children 6 and older. Ask your doctor about adding once-a-day Singulair and help control your asthma. Singulair should not be used to treat acute asthma attacks. Continue taking your other asthma medicines unless your doctor tells you to stop or change the dose. If symptoms get worse, contact your doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, flu, and stomach pain. Read the consumer information your doctor or pharmacist can provide. Help control your asthma with Singulair.
Morning comes before the sun in Wisconsin Rapids. It's how people here get 100% out of each day. This is the home of Northland Cranberries. Only 100% juice goes into Northland brand juices. Folks seem to appreciate that, especially since some cranberry drinks have as little as 18% juice. But that's not how we do things around here. At Northland, we always give 100%.
I was one herding cowboy. Heartburn hotter than a blown engine. And pain? Ooh. The antacid I took didn't do the whole job. And Pepsi takes so long. Then I tried Alka-Seltzer. Man, if it didn't work a whole lot better.
Alka-Seltzer, the only one with the medicines to relieve all your symptoms.
Boy, it works fast.
And only Alka-Seltzer has the effervescent power to speed relief.
Alka-Seltzer. Made a believer out of me.
Get better relief. Get Alka-Seltzer.
Your face has over 20,000 pores. Make them look smaller, your skin smoother, more even with new Neutrogena Pore Refining Cream. The daily moisturizer with retinol and alpha hydroxy. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cream. This was worth waiting for.
In America's sexiest city, 4 friends are learning all about jealousy.
You have a crush on me?
I think I'm in love with you.
I wanted to kill him.
Lust.
Is this your fantasy that all women are gay?
I fancy all women are bi.
And desire.
It's that moment when that little gremlin in your head is saying, "Kiss her, you fool." I like that gremlin.
Grapevine premieres February 28th.
A son in critical need of a transplant. A father asking to be his donor. A mother praying for strength. Now go inside the life of a family racing against time. A Prayer for Edgar, Sunday at 11 on CBS 2 News.
What's the best cruise you've ever taken? Maybe you haven't taken it yet. Renaissance Cruises invites you to go beyond. To Tahiti, islands beyond the ordinary. Come away with us on the brand new R3 and R4. 2 Renaissance cruise ships as rich in splendor as Tahiti itself. We'll fly you free from Los Angeles to Tahiti, where you'll experience 5 romantic islands, 10 glorious days for as low as $19.98 per person, including free air from LAX. Wine and dine on sumptuous cuisine. Indulge your senses in the world-famous Steiner Spa. But hurry, availability is limited. For more information or a free brochure, call now, 1-800-627-7844, or visit our website, Tahiti on Renaissance Cruises, the best cruise you'll ever take.
Discovering your spirit, all this week on Women to Women.
Matthew Modine and Kelly Williams star in Flowers for Algernon, CBS Sunday.
Look, stay out of this. You want me to stay out of it? You keep it out of my hospital. Now, you want to conduct your business as usual, find a street corner for your hustle, because it will not happen here. What are you waiting for? Personal escort from hospital security?
I'll be seeing you.
So Big Brother finally hits his stride. Isn't it a little late in the game for you to come protect your kid brother? What are you talking about, protecting you?
Ben, I think that he...
Man, I could care less about what happens to you or where you go once you get out of here. I was protecting this hospital from lawsuits and trouble caused by people like you. Well, since you don't want me here any more than I want to be here, why don't you make my day and kick me out? Hey, it'll be my pleasure.
Dr. Bob, do you have a minute?
Does this have anything to do with our favorite patient?
Yeah, it does. I think that I just came up with an idea that'll satisfy everyone involved.
You feel totally alone and completely exposed. I know. I've been there. I've been caught in the spotlight of someone else's mess.
You?
I'm Margot Hughes' little sister.
The police officer?
Who was accused of having an affair with a criminal and then charged with his murder. People treated me like I was the one on trial. I mean, staring at me and whispering. I mean, waiting for me to gun down the next person who crossed my path.
That's right, Katie. You had a very rough time of it. You had to deal with a lot of whispers and rumors at work.
And put on that everything's fine face for the family. When inside, I was totally falling apart. I mean, I was furious at Margot, and I would keep myself up at nights just trying to figure out how I got messed up in her nightmare. So I can't tell you that everything will be fine tomorrow or 10 years from now you'll feel differently. So what? Your reality is so screwed up right now.
Yeah, so how did you deal with it?
I took the coward's way out. I ducked. I emotionally disconnected myself from my sister and her kids.
But you know what? Your hard work paid off. You went from PA to anchor.
Yeah, and maybe I would feel like I deserved it if I actually supported Margot when she needed me.
Well, I don't know what to do.
All I can tell you is I wish that I had another chance to stick by Margot. I mean, it's too easy to just bail on someone on the worst day of their life, just to walk away. That's not love.
Maybe it's not.
Abigail, have you had dinner? Would you like something to eat?
No. Have you gotten any word from the hospital?
They just called a little while ago. And there's been no change.
Yeah, Molly, she's still unconscious. And they say there probably won't be any sudden improvement.
And what are they saying?
They're saying that we need to wait and pray a little longer.
So we wait, and she might never wake up.
You have to be positive.
Well, my life is falling apart. My whole life in Oakdale is over.
No,
yes, and it's all my fault. You know, I just should never have come here. I just should have stayed in Smithfield or go with my
parents. Come on, Abigail, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Because if I hadn't have come, none of this, I never would have known. Everybody would have been happy. It's all my fault. I wish I'd never been born.
Abigail, wait.
Let her go.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She didn't upset and
Yeah,
she's
well, so am I.
confused. But why don't we, the two of us, just the two of us, we'll go take a walk together. Hmm?
No, you go. I'll be back soon.
Okay. What happened to you, sweetheart?
Possible accidental overdose.
Drugs? Prescription? Over the counter? Street?
Oh, for goodness sakes, John, it's just an over-the-counter cold remedy. And it's possible she didn't ingest any pills at all. Now, if you'll excuse
How in the
me...
world have you let her get her hands on pills of any kind?
I don't know. I put her down to sleep, and when I went to check back on her, she'd gotten out of her crib, and I guess she just took them out of her nightstand.
You guess? You leave a bottle of pills around for an innocent child to get into?
I didn't know she could crawl out of her crib.
And how do you not know that? Any decent mother would know if her child...
Any decent mother would be scared to death the first time it happens.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
Where were you while Hope was crawling around in all these pills, huh?
Well, that's none of your business, Dad. Denise gave me a call on her way over here. How are you doing,
She'd be as
sweetheart?
responsible with her daughter.
Hey, you. Listen, Susan's doing a great job in here. Why don't we let her give her some space? Come on.
How long is it going to take for you to realize that this woman is a liability to this child? Dad, to her child, to your daughter.
Stay out of it. I'm going back in there to be with my daughter. I'm sorry. How is she?
As I told Denise, there's no immediate indication of any kind of poisoning or overdose, but I do need Hope to drink this. What is this? It's a charcoal solution. It'll soak up anything she might have ingested.
You can.
Okay, sweetie. It may be a two-parent enterprise because it's not exactly chocolate milk.
Yeah, Mama. All right, sweetie. Let's drink some of this, okay? It'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel better. What do you do, sweetie?
What should I do?
I don't know what you could sing. Tell the story. Do something.
Oh, I have a special message for you from Mr. Glove.
See, look at your daddy in that silly glove.
It says, I love you.
He blew that up for you, and you know what? You can have that as soon as you drink this.
Would you like this balloon?
Come on. As soon as you drink. Come on, sweetie.
Take a little sip.
Come on. See? Look at her. You did it.
Oh,
Congratulations. You were such a good girl.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to attach a pulse oximeter to her big toe, just to make sure nothing irregular shows up. There we go.
What should we do?
Nothing. Just keep her drinking, keep her quiet. Excuse me. And I'll send somebody in here to draw some blood. I'll be back in a second.
Thanks, Susan. I should thank you, too.
What did I do?
For just being here. I couldn't handle this one.
You can handle pretty much anything on your own. But as long as Hope needs me, I'll be here for her.
In this life, there's just no stopping. No break for a hacking cough. No rest for a raw, sore throat. Aches, fever. But when you're desperate for relief, there is Theraflu. Fast, powerful, hot liquid therapy. With the first sip of that soothing hot liquid, you feel relief is on the way. Soon your throat is soothed, your cough calmed. Maximum strength Theraflu. Now in new honey lemon chest congestion and cough. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
My doctor said occasional personal dryness is natural. She recommended KY. I chose KY Silk E. Nothing feels more natural.
KY Silk E with vitamin E from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
I don't want to run a marathon. I don't want to go skydiving. I don't want to feel like a kid again. Though, not feeling ancient would be nice. All I really want is to be able to climb the stairs and give Michael a bath.
Vioxx is here, a prescription medicine for the most common type of arthritis pain, osteoarthritis. One little pill, taken just once a day, can provide 24-hour relief. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. People with allergic reactions such as asthma to aspirin or other arthritis medicines should not take Vioxx. Tell your doctor if you have liver or kidney problems. For more information, ask your doctor or pharmacist about once daily Vioxx for the relief of osteoarthritis pain. And you may be able to plan your day around your life instead of your pain. Vioxx for everyday victories.
What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? You guys want cookies? Yeah!
Warm, ooey gooey Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies. Make their day the Doughboy way.
What in the world? My dearest beloved,
Hey, on second thought, you don't need to invite your brother to stay with you.
No, I don't.
Ben, look, whatever went down with you and Denise, I'm sorry. But don't take it out on the patients, okay?
Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, I can meet you the day after tomorrow. We'll discuss the matter then. I'll fill you in on the details later. Yeah. I hope you have something to tell me that I want to hear.
You are free to go.
Finally.
The hospital wanted to throw you a little bon voyage party, but we just didn't have enough time. You can thank Miss Bennett for your speedy release. She's arranged for a short-term rehabilitation center for you.
No, I didn't say anything about care, short-term or otherwise.
Do you have to make everything difficult?
Mm-hmm. It's part of his charm.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Nobody makes decisions for me but me.
Oh, it's a great little place. You're gonna love it. It's one-on-one attention, everything that you need.
Forget it.
It's not too fancy, but it's a TV, a room, a phone.
Security?
Oh, yeah, there's a lock on the door. Just a place till you get back on your feet. Take it or leave it, because it's the best deal you're gonna get.
Listen to her, Mr. Jenkins.
Look, when I get out of here, I'm going. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, gets my forwarding address. You got me?
So how does she look to you? I mean, she looks okay, doesn't she?
Well, she looks bright-eyed and happy, but not at all interested in sleep. Is bedtime usually a battle?
No. I usually give her a bath and read a couple of books. And then the minute I leave the room, this one pulls a great escape and tries to play pharmacist. I tell you, she scares me out of my mind sometimes.
She's gonna be fine. She is.
Such a silly girl, yes, you are. See, Annie, her heart's stubborn. Look, the bottom line is
You're
flat.
right. Oh, hey, it's all right.
She's okay. All right, she's okay. So fix that machine.
No. Look, I'm sorry.
Sweetie.
I probably knocked it off or something.
It happens all the time. She just gets into everything sometimes. Well, it's a good sign. It means she's healthy. She just misses home, sweetie.
I'll be right back, okay, Denise?
Okay.
How's Hope?
She's perfect.
Listen, Andrew, I was not interfering in there. I had no idea Denise had called you, and I am the girl's grandfather.
Okay. No harm done.
Yeah? How is Denise? Well, she must be frantic to keep this visit to the emergency room quiet.
What's your point, Dad?
What's my point? What do you think my point is? You know, if you feel that your daughter is not getting the best possible care, it is your duty, your responsibility as a father to say something about it.
Denise is a good mother.
Yeah, I know it seems politically correct that the child always stays with the mother.
What is correct is that she remain where she is and that you back off and let us handle it. I know that that's really hard for you to do, but you have to leave us alone.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid, my boy.
Calls to Shelley's grandparents usually last a while. That's why we always dial 10-10-321 first.
What song is this? I'm not sure.
With 10-10-321, our calls over 10 minutes are half off. That's just 8 cents a minute, day or night. And at 8 cents a minute, we can stay on the phone as long as we want.
Honey, that was great.
Want to hear another one?
Absolutely.
Talk as long as you want with 10-10-321.
Ask your doctor about Nasonex, the prescription nasal allergy spray that's non-drowsy and won't keep you up at night, taken once a day for relief from nasal allergy worries indoors and out. Approved for children 3 years and up. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex, because the less to worry about, the better.
You know the game of love's got rules. When you think you win, you lose. That's a lesson they don't teach at school.
My motto is, the customer is always right. The problem was... Pack of smokes? Kids would try to buy cigarettes. You got an ID for those smokes?
Oh, come on.
It's illegal for me to sell them to anyone under 18. But since this We Card program started, there's no argument. I just point to the sign.
We're committed to keeping cigarettes out of kids' hands. That's why Philip Morris is a major sponsor of the We Card program.
I'm not alone when I say no, and that's a big help.
Working to make a difference. The people of Philip Morris.
Hold on a minute. What do you think you're doing?
I'm following directions.
Look, take this direction. Back this thing up and wheel me out of here.
I'm sorry, buddy. No can do.
Look, somebody screwed up, because this is the wrong place. All right? Now get me out of here before I...
Hey, it's the right place. Thank you. Welcome home.
Right place, wrong guy. You just made a big mistake.
Is my baby gonna be all right?
Everything
She's gonna be
looks
okay.
normal. And this little baby is charming all the nurses on duty. Oh, is that for me? Thank you. Oh,
So I can take her home now, right?
No, I would hang out just a little bit longer just to be on the safe side.
Whatever she
Okay.
needs is fine.
All right, I'll check back on you later. I'm going to take this with me. This is mine.
Thank you, Susan.
Bye.
Did you hear that, honey?
So are they gonna report this even though it was a mistake anyway?
Report it. Report it to who?
You know, to the police, social services, that social worker, and everybody else who's breathing down my neck, making sure that I'm not some kind of monster mama. I mean, is this gonna go on my record?
Well, it's not gonna be on your police record. I mean, they're gonna have this visit on record on the computer just so they can send us a bill. And they're gonna have on file that Hope is healthy and happy. There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, I hope you're right.
It's just between the three of us. Nobody else has to know. Except, of course, the gloves. Right?
Yeah.
There's been another alarming incident with my granddaughter. Because what we have here is a combination of an irresponsible, unfit mother and a passive, delusional father. I think anything could happen. I think it's time we interfere. I want my granddaughter in a safer, more healthy environment because it's becoming a matter of life and death.
Holden? Holden?
Hey.
Hey. I just have to show you something. I found the most amazing thing down at the Snyder Pond.
Yeah, I want to hear about it. Later. I have to make sure Abigail's all right. Abigail? Abigail, can I come in for a minute?
I just want to be alone right now.
Are you sure? I was thinking that maybe we could go riding. You know, Flashdance, he hasn't been put through his paces in a few days.
Maybe later, okay?
Okay. All right, but, you know, you can't stay in there forever. Hopefully, maybe you'll come downstairs sometime soon.
He's right. I can't stay here forever. I have to leave.
Our eyes have their own moisturizers, natural tears. So we took essential ingredients found in natural tears, added more moisturizers than any leading eye drop, and put them in Visine Tears. Visine Tears replenishes our eyes' natural moisture, bringing soothing relief to dry, scratchy eyes. Safe to use as often as you need. Visine Tears, it gets the dry out. Also available preservative-free.
Last year when I went into the hospital, one of the hardest parts of my recovery was dealing with all those complicated claims forms.
We had to file the claim, wait for the check, and then match it back up to the bills. John and I were almost overwhelmed.
And then we heard about United Americans' Medicare supplement policy and their nationwide automatic claims filing.
With United Americans' Medicare supplement policy, almost all of our Part B claims are now filed automatically.
Plus, the provider's checks are sent automatically. And we receive a convenient monthly statement showing all claims filed and paid.
Call now, and you'll receive this valuable guide to health insurance for people with Medicare, absolutely free.
Call United American today.
We're sure glad we did.
To receive your free Medicare guide plus information on these affordable Medicare supplement insurance plans, call United American today at 1-800-937-3375.
You know, when I was a little boy and I didn't feel well, my mommy would sit with me just like this until I felt better.
For generations, parents have relied on the proven gentle relief of children's Tylenol.
And it always helped.
Always.
We've always taken a lot of pride in the fact that we make the finest sausage. And here's a surprise for you maple lovers. Jimmy Dean maple sausage. Same great sausage with the real taste of maple. To me, there's none better. Taste that country goodness.
Tonight, his family thinks he's dead, but his brain is alive in another man's body. John Goodman stars in an unforgettable Now and Again.
Missed you.
All new. Then, someone wants to take down Don. And if at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
That's comforting.
All new Nash, CBS tonight. He's the guy who gets tomorrow's news today.
Somebody tried to kill me.
And only one chance to change the future. All new early edition returns CBS Saturday.
CBS presents the story you don't know about the tragedy no one will forget. Perfect Murder, Perfect Town, CBS February 27th.
Wednesday, the first great concert event of the millennium, Grammy Awards 2000. Join CBS 2 and VH1 on the red carpet live. The music, the fashion, the fun.